State Nittany Lions. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go back to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Washington head coach before the game. They are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation. And now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give. We'll see how they get off to a quick start today to prove that to the nation. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Nittany Lions ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right side, it's Coleman Williams. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40, at the 20, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Washington. I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play. 68 yards on the touchdown pass. And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Here's James Peoples to begin the drive. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it to the right. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Caught. Nowhere to go, and not much to show for that one.
And that's a frustrating drive. Not the drive they were trying to put together. 3 plays, couldn't find a way to break somebody loose. Catching the football, getting tackled. Offense still trying to get in a rhythm, trying to make something happen on their side of the field.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got enough for the first down. Big pickup on the ground, knocked out at the 28-yard line.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Williams, rush right in his face. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger bodies and more people in the box. So, nice job by this defense, seeing the ball spit out wide to a playmaker, being ready for it, and getting him on the ground.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. This is a designed run. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And this defense has got to be jacked up. And they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. First play of this drive. Got a man. It's Samuel.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got an alley. Turning it on. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18.
Not overly complicated. Not something the OC spent the whole summer designing. I take the ball and I toss it to my fast guy, get him on the perimeter, block it up good. My wide receivers commit to blocking, and boom, make a big play.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Might have a chance. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And that ball's free behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's changing the play. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. On target. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And to open the 2nd quarter, they'll start with a field goal try. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this. Their own 25. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Williams. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside.
Really nice looking pass there. You think about all the great Washington quarterbacks, right? Warren Moon, the Heward brothers, Mark Brunell, Jake Browning. The greatest quarterback name in college football history, Sonny Six Killer. That guy was throwing seeds at the University of Washington. This dude right here putting on his best Sonny Six Killer impersonation.
The give. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Williams to throw. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense. And they get that turnover. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. He'll pull it down and run. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down.
Well, on a lot of 3rd downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that 3rd down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the 1st, and they keep this drive alive.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Swamped immediately.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Second and long here. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Unloads to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
And that time the defense in 3rd and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Yeah, great job forcing the 3rd and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Yeah, just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense, gets everybody jacked up in the Pacific Northwest.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Keeps it on the ground. He's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for Washington.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Now on 1st down from the 28. Sends it back in motion. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Williams. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Trying to take it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st. Got it. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And, man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now Washington uses this third timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Punt is in the air. Fields the punt. He gets a block. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Williams. Lets it fly. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Fresh set of downs going up top. Reels it in. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. They'll need a bunch on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with a look at Oregon State taking on the Pitt Panthers. And it's the Beavers, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is, and you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He'll try to take it back.
And how about this defense, man? You talk about providing a spark and some energy. They make the big interception. I think most importantly, Jesse, set their offense up in ridiculous field position.
And that's one thing this defense practices so much throughout the week, right? It's creating turnovers. They are so opportunistic on that side of the football. They've got athletes. They've got dudes that are dangerous once they get the ball in their hands. And you saw it right there on that tremendous return.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Breaks into the open. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Left side, it's Thomas. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together.
Snags it, and there's running room. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Snags it. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
They'll try to move the chains on third down from their own 20. Making the adjustment on the play. Wide receiver comes in motion. The fake and wants to throw. And it's picked off for the third time today. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
But coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll run it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Kick is in the air. Not a lot of room to field this one. Taken down right away. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got the back over the middle. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback changing the play. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it. On the move at the 30. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important...
Snags it, and he's open. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. On the move. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. They'll do the rest. They'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
He's looking to throw. Under pressure. Oh, and he could have stopped the drive right there with the pick, but he couldn't hold it. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On the option. The option, he'll keep it. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Throwing, Williams. Back's got it on the screen. There he goes. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
He did a really good job on 3rd down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he got past it. Listen, quarterbacks can get hit.
1st down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Calls his own number. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Looking to move the chains. Washington now on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. He's open on the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
I mean, what a great route by the wide receiver. You talk about leaving everybody in the dust. I mean, he left everybody behind him, runs the corner route, and to be honest, I mean, there is nobody stopping him.
It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
And one of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it, and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Handoff again. Nowhere to go.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Finds a spot in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Now on 2nd down. Here's Peoples one more time. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll run out of the gun, James Peoples. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They'll move the tight end. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Out wide right, it's Thomas. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Got it! They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. A 5-point game here, getting very late in the offense. Will stay on the field on 4th down. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They are running out of time and very little choice. Down 5 late, they'll go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Touchdown, Penn State. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Still looking to his right. Pass is incomplete. No good on the 2-point conversion. They tried to stretch this lead out to a field goal, but they're still up by 1. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Williams to throw. Makes a grab.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed